Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I kind of just want to level with you a little bit more personally and talk about some things that are going on and just discuss some of the upcoming projects that I have. Over the years, I feel like I've built a pretty supportive community out of the Optimus brand, over 1 million subscribers now. You guys just are very supportive in general. I mean, the comments we get are generally pretty pleasant. The Twitter following's really supportive, and you guys have really shown up time and time again over the years and done a lot of incredible things to help kind of propel all of this forward. And I'm coming to you with a little bit of an update video because, as you guys probably know by now, I like to do these kind of check-in videos every once in a while and just discuss what's on the table, and just kind of talk about things that are going on. If you didn't know, in the last few months, I've actually expanded the Optimus team, which means that I'm able to expand the scope of things that I want to do with the brand. And a lot of I have a lot of ideas. I come up with a lot of different things that I want to do. People always say things like, "Oh, bro, you do everything," you know what I mean? Like, even like today when I shared some of the comic book drawings and stuff on Twitter, you guys had kind of the same sentiment. But just wanted to make a video and discuss all the projects that I have going on and just kind of talk about where I see the community around the channel and everything right now, and just talk to you guys on a more one-on-one basis, because I feel like as a creator, it's important to maintain a decent relationship with my audience. I want to make sure that we're on the same page with everything and just talk about things in general, because if I don't communicate with you guys and I don't tell you what's going on, then I feel like a lot of what I do is for naught, you know what I mean? So I guess first, on the talking points I want to discuss is Optimus Today. That's what I'll start with. So Optimus Today, for those of you who don't know, is a new free news blog website that I've created with my team. Essentially all it is, we're going to be posting 3 to 5 articles per day on US news, global news, social media, trending topics, pretty much anything that I would normally make content on here on the channel. We're also doing free to read article versions of content over on that page as well, so you can basically keep up to date with everything going on, all for free. And it just kind of goes alongside the YouTube videos. It's a way for us to expand the Optimus brand and expand the content that we create. It's a way for us to continue creating free content for our audience. And personally, I really like writing, so this is a good creative outlet for me too. And basically, if you want to check that out, I do recommend you do. You can check that out at www.optimustoday.com. We already have it live. We're not really, at this point, worried about monetizing it as much. It is in the process of getting advertising. We do have optional donations on it for site maintenance and stuff, but it's not even encouraged, you know what I mean? If you want to do that, that's up to you. But we're not as worried about monetizing it right now as we are about actually getting people on the page and actually reading it. So I just want to throw out there that it exists. I haven't really talked about it that much in a video yet. I discussed it very offhandedly during one of my recent videos about the whole Poland, Ukraine, Russia situation. So that exists. That's something that you can check out on a daily basis. We'll be continually updating it. In fact, we've already dropped some new articles today, and we're going to continue doing that daily to provide you guys just more opportunity to know about stuff that we're doing, and also to just get another piece of content out there, So continuing to do videos here daily on the main channel here on Optimus. Going to continue doing Optimus Games content as well. That's my secondary/gaming channel. You can subscribe to that down below if you haven't. I mostly post Call of Duty content there, but I also do gaming news videos there as well. Pretty similar to what I upload here on the main channel. But Optimus Today is a big venture, man. I mean, it's something that we're really putting a lot into, and we really hope that this works out for the brand's sake. It's something that I have a really good vision for, I feel like. I was reading like a CNN article the other day, and I think I said this, but it was like a 10-minute read, and 8 minutes of it was just completely unrelated to the subject at hand. So one of the things we've been really focused on with Optimus Today is making the articles as clear and concise and as readable as possible. We don't want there to be too much filler or bullshit in the articles that takes away from the subject at hand. Most of the articles are like a 1 to 3 minute read, but we're just providing more free written content there for you guys. Another thing that's coming up that I want to talk about is the Optimus comic book series. This is something I haven't talked too much about or really shown much about, but what you're taking a look at here is some of the pencil sketchings of the upcoming comic book that we're releasing. This is the first edition of the comic book. It's going to kind of introduce you guys to the setting, which is Optimus City. Of course, Optimus is the main superhero in the entire franchise, if you want to call it that. I don't know. We have a bunch of planned different storylines and characters and villains and different things that are going to go on in the comic books. We think we're going to try do one pretty much every month. That's going to be pretty hard to achieve though. We're going to try and streamline things a little bit and get a monthly issue out. But right now with the comic book series, we're focused more on quality over quantity. We don't want to release, a bunch of them that the story doesn't flow together well. The art maybe isn't up to the standards. We're trying to make the art as nice as possible. So these are the pencil sketchings like I showed. I hope those look good. I hope those are, of course, they're not the final product, but I hope at least to get an idea of what we're doing, that suffices. But we should be getting the first edition of that back in a few days. We're going to start it off digitally only on Optimus, but we are considering a physical release of the comic books later on down the road if they're initially successful. And that's where it really, that's really where a lot of this comes from, man. Like we have these ventures, we know people are going to support them, like the hardcore Optimus fans, but with all these different things we're trying to do, these are huge passion projects, especially for me. Like a comic book series is something cool that I've always wanted to do. And now I have the possibility to actually do a comic book series and to make my own video game, like I'll be talking about here in a minute, and do all these other cool things that are kind of bucket list opportunities. And really it's thanks to you guys and your continued support over the years and your support of my team that's stepped in and has started to help me fulfill some of my roles and duties and whatnot within the company, with Optimus and everything. We're expanding behind the scenes. We're trying to do a bunch of cool stuff. And, people think that maybe I'm burning myself out or I'm wearing myself thin or whatever. This is all carefully inputted to match the scale of the company. There is more than just me working on this. So I'm pretty confident that I won't be burnt out. I'm pretty confident that the final product will be as good as we can make it. But it'd be awesome to have our own comic book series that we can actually, make last, because I have a lot of stories that I want to tell and I want to do a lot of cool things with this. And you guys have been very supportive up until this point. So I don't really doubt that you guys will be supportive of this, but I just want to make it known that it exists because I haven't talked too much about it. But the last thing that I want to discuss is my upcoming game, Optimus Zombies. Many of you on YouTube probably don't know about this. You may know the other game that I was working on, Project Pulchra, which I've put currently on hold right now because I'm working on another game idea called Optimus Zombies. I've shared an entire Twitter thread full of information about the game. I'll try and link that below if I can remember. It is pinned on my Twitter, but Twitter, who knows if it'll even exist tomorrow with what's going on. That's what everyone's been saying. So I'll link that to make sure you guys can see that. Essentially, it's an infinite wave generated zombies game. It's kind of like Call of Duty Zombies, I guess. That's probably the closest inspiration. But we're trying to get it multiplayer. We're trying to develop a free content progression system, free updates after launch. We're just getting the content together and everything right now. Phase 2 of development should be done November 28th. That's what we're scheduled at. So far, we're keeping pace very well to meet that goal. Looking for a launch of late December to early January as of right now. We still have some work to do, and that is still a very tentative release date. I'm willing to hold this game back as long as I have to make it at least good enough for what I had in mind, I don't want to release a game that I'm not happy with, and right now, everything's on schedule, but I just wanted to point that out, the possibility that it gets delayed. But I'll be sharing more information about the game as that comes, but these are currently the 3 major ventures that I'm working on, and I want everybody to know about them. And it may sound cliche or whatever, but I really need your guys' help. I'm not even asking necessarily that, you buy the comic book or you buy the game. I mean, I understand a lot of you are just here for free YouTube content, and that's fine, and that's acceptable. I don't judge you at all for that, and I'm honestly just appreciative of the fact that I even get to have you guys watching my videos in the first place. This stuff really has helped me expand and do things that I've wanted to do personally since I was a kid, and I'll forever be grateful for that opportunity. And my team, they've been very dedicated to the projects. They've been really happy with the support, and they're just as excited as I am to do these things. So this is multiple people's dream now, and at the end of the day, I'm really just trying to build the Optimus community up to what I know it can be, man. I don't want to sound crazy or anything, but I really have a great vision for what we can do with this, and I know what this can become, and I just got to work on getting it there with the team and everything. I got to just step into the role a little bit and do some things in the back end, but your guys' support would mean the world, man. I mean, if you guys can retweet the Optimus Zombies post and share that information with your, friends and whatnot, or if you can give us feedback on what you think would be cool to do in the comic book, or even if it's just watching more YouTube videos, man. If you're enjoying the content we're putting out on the channel, hit it with a share, leave a comment and give your feedback on the videos, leave a like on the videos. Like, I just really want to stress, like, you don't have to buy anything to support. You don't have to pay us to support, you know what I mean? That's not what this is. Like, I just want to harness the full power of my community, and I want to build something special with it. So if you guys can support in any way, even if it means leaving a like on this video and like commenting down below, just sharing your outlook on everything, telling me what you enjoy most about the content we make, that shit would mean the world to me, man. I love reading comments and just seeing what you guys have to say, just seeing what the Optimus community is up to. So I just wanted to level a little more personally with you guys in this video. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @subtooptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, asking for your help and support, and signing out.